Alright, so we want to find the most logical place to put sentence 5. In sentence 5, it's just described that Berland advocated using soil extraction, then small definition of what that is, or how to use it. But what's strange here is that where it's currently placed, it's a little bit backwards, right? Because here we have basically a description, a pretty in detail description of what he did, but then only at the end are we told that he advocated using soil extraction in the first place, right? So that's a little bit backwards. And also, it currently doesn't do much to introduce the next paragraph. However, it's definitely relevant, right? I mean, it's certainly on the same topic as everything described here. So we probably don't want to delete it. Maybe let's just move it somewhere earlier to not have this weird backwards order where the process is described and then we're told that he advocated for using the process, which at this point is pretty obvious given that he went ahead and did it. So let's see, we're given before sentence 1, after sentence 1, after sentence 2, or after sentence 3. So after sentence 1, so sentence 1 talks about, just basically who Berland is, and then immediately after sentence 1, if we place it, what's the next sentence going to be? That looks like it would make sense, right? We say who he is, we describe that but we state that he advocated using this process, and then it goes on to say that he went on to use this process, right? And then described how he did it. So that seems like a pretty reasonable order. If we place it after sentence 2, that wouldn't be as good anymore because, again, we're already sort of starting to describe the fact that we're describing the process and only then stating that he advocated its use. When, again, the most logical seems to, explain who he is, say that he advocated the use of this process, and then explain, how it was done. And after sentence 3, same issue, right? We're just putting it like in the middle of the description of the process, which isn't really what we want to do here. So A is going to be our answer. Putting it right after sentence 1 allows us to describe who he is, explain that he advocated for soil extraction, explaining what soil extraction is, and then saying how it was used. So A.